Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to the series of Final Fantasy VII. And let's dive into the last piece I'll be able to show you before the part 2 of the remake comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, the reunion version that was released the previous December. And yeah, a game I truly adore, love, and have hesitated on beginning. Was fighting with myself whether or not to do this immediately or to push it back. But after going through the original FF7 and the second, and the remake, I figured now's as good a time as any. So, the only major difference we will be doing is I will be using a save data. I will be playing this game from the beginning, but I'll be carrying over some of my save data from the first game. Mostly just to save me time on grinding. Because this was a PSP game originally, and good gods, is there a ton of grinding. This game isn't that long either, so cutting down on the tedious parts I think is for the best. So, I'll still give you a taste of the side mission stuff, but I'm not going for 100%. I've not gone to 100% in any of the games up to this point, and it's really not my kind of thing. So, let's go on. We'll be going through normal mode, because this is more about the story. So, without further ado, let's get into this. 2000. Though, bear in mind, this game isn't one of those in media res kind of things. The game came out in 2008. So, alright. Either way, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Oop. That train's going awful fast.
Hijack Shinra Express Mark 93-2. The train is currently headed to Midgard Sector 8. A soldier operative will be inserted to neutralize the situation. We are to proceed as scheduled. Commence mission in 3, 2, 1. Mark. Begin mission. Operative is ready for insertion.
The train has been overrun by Wu-Tai troops. Eliminate them and regain control of the train.
Oh yeah!
Get serious.
Meet Zack. He is the goodest of good boys.
Zack!
Zack, focus. There are no Shinra troops on this train. Understood?
Hello to you too.
The superhuman speed and agility of a soldier.
Come and get it. Hey!
And the sheer confidence he has.
Soldier second class Zack on the job.
So the train's been stopped.
Train marked 93-2 rerouted to Sector 1 station near Mako Reactor 1. Proceed to Mission Phase 2, change surveillance to red.
So just as in the originals, we start at Station 1. The plant Mako reactor here.
Zach speaking.
Making progress, Zach?
Angeal, what's going on? Why are we fighting Shinra troops?
They're Wu-Tai troops in disguise. Now, head to the open area above.
You mean towards Sector 8?
Yes. But first, you're gonna have to clear a path.
Clear a path?
You'll see what I mean. Be careful.
Oh,
So I can cut loose, right?
Within reason.
It's showtime.
ladies and gentlemen,
Activating combat mode.
you're going to be hearing that a lot. Alright. Yep. Alright. Love it. Yep. There we
Conflict
go.
resolved.
Like we said, we're using like carryover information just to make this go
Not
faster.
too bad.
Piece of cake. I'll make first in no time.
Go up the stairs at the end of the platform.
You got it.
Alright. We'll get into a lot of this, but the combat's a little more claustrophobic than we're used to. Even in the remake. The graphics are wonderful. Again, this was a PSP game originally, so they've updated it quite a bit. Behemoth.
Activating combat mode.
Alright. So we do have various... Okay, just going through our controls. You look at the top of the screen, we have X to dodge roll, R1 to guard, target lock R3, switch targets if we need to, but we only have the one. Alright.
Warm-up's over.
This is what...
Here we go.
This is basically the replacement Zack has for limit breaks, which are basically what they would call DMW, which is, you will get into it, but it's effectively his mental state. And when he gets into the right flow, he can use techniques and things from those he knows. So that's where we used, when it came up three characters, and came up the same one, all of a sudden he was guaranteed the ability to do a special attack. But, as you can see, we're not getting any hits. The thing to note is that each roll that it does, so long as the fight goes on, uses 10 SP. And effectively, will keep rolling so long as the fight stretches out. And it's basically rolling a gacha machine, or just random slots. And based on what the numbers run, you can get various effects like here with no MP cost. So, I can cost Fire Karaga all I want,
Conflict resolved.
and you get SP back for winning fights.
Showing your back to the enemy. Overconfidence will destroy you.
What is this?
Oh,
Damn it. You're not the only hero.
It's over.
Oof.
Impossible.
What is? Nope.
Thanks, Angeal.
Alright. And the yar's just being broken down.
Training's over.
Why? You serious?
Your sword broke.
I was just getting warmed up.
Yeah, you broke your sword, man.
Zack. Embrace your dreams. If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams and honor.
Indeed. I think that's a little over Good Boy's head here. Oh, level 49. So we're in the Shinra building. Makes sense. Yeah, again, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII. Alright. Okay. So, Chapter 0 cleared. So, now Good Boy is out doing squats.
Hey, Zack. You seem a little on edge.
Can you blame me? All this training and no assignments. Like they're hanging me out to dry. You must be pretty busy with everyone off base.
Off base? Wait, haven't you heard? There's been a mass desertion at Soldier. One of the firsts has deserted. Took a bunch of seconds and thirds with him. All from Wutai. Motive, goal, all a mystery right now. This mass soldier desertion is why your training's on hold. Whoa, a first.
Zack, you're up.
Yeah, finally. Time for some real action.
Yes, it'll be your show.
Oh,
Yes!
Report to Director Lazard. There'll be a briefing.
okay. Here we go. Director Lazard, Director
Zack.
of Soldier.
It's good to finally meet face to face. Lazard, Director of Soldier.
Hey,
On to business. Soldier First Class Genesis. A month ago, he went missing during a mission in Wutai. Know anything about this?
not a clue.
Alright.
The mission is currently stuck in limbo. That's why we've decided to send you.
To Wutai?
Yes. This war has gone on long enough.
I've recommended you for first.
Oh, Angeal! I love you, man! Angeal!
Don't make me regret this, Zack.
Sir.
Once you're packed, you'll leave at once.
Makes sense. So yeah, this is our shot at
Entering
being...
Wutai,
Yep.
we go straight to work.
So yeah, what we're starting the game on is Zack's attempt to become a first rank, soldier first. Whereas he's currently a second, and the guy in purple, I believe, is a third. Is the third rank, the lowest.
If you have any questions about missions and combat, he can help you.
Alright.
Hey, Zack. Anything you want to know? Just ask.
Now here's the interesting bit. This character is actually referenced in the remake, repeated a couple different times. Kunzel, sort of a long-standing third who's been... Well, we'll get to know him better in long as the game goes. But it is mentioned when Cloud meets the one soldier in the remake that knows him, he goes, "Hang on, I'm gonna go get Kunzel." Well, here he is.
First, we should really go over combat. You probably got a handle on it in training, but I sent you a mail explaining the basics. Take a look, okay?
Alright. So, what he's talking about is here. Basics. Yep. This tells you all sorts of things. The only thing you really need to know: image reel progress, limit break, limit bird, DMW. Alright. Let's connect to Zack's memories, images in Zack's heart. Various. Yeah. Alright, useful tips. Yeah. That's fine. Then there's shops where you can purchase all the items you can want. Bear in mind, this game runs differently because, if nothing else, the only character you get to control in this game is Zack. Zack is your only playable character. So keep that in mind. Alright. Just make sure. Okay. So... And as I said, there's a couple different characters. There's some real nice items, and... Alright. Half elemental damage. Then we'll do... Twisted headband, so he always has endure. Okay. And then, let's work on leveling some stuff up. So, Libra looks good. Status Strike. And Elemental Strike. Then we'll use one of my favorites, things they make. The Dark and Hell versions. Darks, they do high amounts of damage, but in addition, they also inflict things that... spells that inflict poison, silence, stop, and instant death. So... now with that, we should be able to do that on every strike with the status and elemental attacks. Okay. Effectively, it's just a way to... You'll get a better feel of it as we move forward.
So, did you
Read it all.
thoughts? I mean,
That is so not...
well, it's there if you want to review. Oh, the materia you were using during training has been taken back. Powerful materia have to be earned. Those are the soldier rules. Now, let's talk the various service. To take on missions, you first have to register your...
Alright.
Once registered, you can look... I'll show you how to register on...
Alright. So yeah, this is just putting Zack's name in the system so you'll be able to take extra jobs on the side.
Now that you're officially registered, you should try a mission.
Oh,
The save point's that if you're not completely sure about something...
Alright. So, these are missions. You come in here, new mission is available. So you hit triangle. Alright, training mission.
Activating combat mode.
Alright. And again, we're starting from pretty well we're starting pretty well off. And actually I'm not killing them specific right there. Instant. They're susceptible to instant death, and unfortunately status attack is just that good. And yeah.
Nice work. You cleared the mission.
I could have done it blindfolded.
You're the man. I can't wait to see how you do in Wutai. Oh,
And
let
of
me
course,
explain about these supply pods. In these pods, you'll find items that you can use in battle. Compliments of the company.
So they're provisions for soldiers.
Make sure they don't go to waste.
alright, and your freebie of today is a bronze bangle. Really weak.
All right. Look, lastly, just now, you can also get. You should check it. Who knows?
Yes.
But don't just read mail that. Well, looks like you're with Angeal, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So now, with all that said and done, now all the tutorials out of the way. So we have all the mission. You'll unlock missions as you progress in the story. So don't worry about that. Mail is just basically background information. Yep. And then you have various folders to look them up if you need them again. Equipment, materia. It lets you see what materia you have. And you can stock a lot of it. Like, you can have up to 999 pieces. Mail. Yep. Shops. Yep. Okay. So, with all that said and done, our real mission is to head to Wutai and end this war. We have a specific mission to do, and Angeal's sending us along to watch.
It's time to head to Wutai.
All set.
I'll be joining you as well.
Oh?
I'm counting on you.
Sir.
By the way, what is your dream? To become first? Is it?
No. To become a hero.
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Thanks?
Love it. Yeah, you get a sense Zach's kinda not the biggest thinker.
Is straight ahead. Let's go. The unit is already standing by.
You two there! Hold it!
Oh?
Okay then. Leave this to me.
Alright.
Activating combat mode.
Got him!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Calm down, Zach.
No can do. I mean, the director is watching, right? So I have to make a good impression.
Zach. Heard of dumb apples?
No? What's that?
Incredible. You really don't know.
Nope. Not a clue.
So much for you making first.
Whoa, wait! What's this dumb apple?
Something to harass you about, I imagine. Alright. As you walk and wander about, like I said, remember that this game was originally up on the PSP, so things are kinda limited. You'll notice the areas are fairly
Activating
compact.
combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Things are kinda compact and really close by. Yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, we're over leveled, and that'll make this all go by easier, but
So, Angeal, what's the deal with dumb apples?
The official name is Benora White. The trees bear fruit at random times during the year. Because of that, the townspeople affectionately call them dumb apples.
so there's no specific season, they just kind of fruit all the
Local
time.
farms had plenty of them to spare.
Oh, really? So you stole them?
We were poor, Zach.
Nice excuse.
But even then, I had my honor. The
Oh.
largest Benora White tree grew on a wealthy man's estate. It was rumored that those apples tasted the best. But I never stole from that tree, because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
If he was a friend, you should have just asked for some.
Honor can be quite a burden at times.
And what exactly does this have to do with me?
No story is not worth hearing.
What? That's it? Yeah, well, thanks a lot.
He's fucking with Zach. Trying to get him to calm down and not just lose his head. It's all well and good to be excited to fight, but... Oh, new mail from Lazard. Soldier members, I thank you for your daily hard work. As you all know, a great number of our comrades have left the company. There is now some concern within the company whether this will lead to the decline in soldiers' combat abilities. However, we can also take this pressure as a chance to prove how indispensable we are to the company by proving our strength as a small but elite group. I hope you take advantage of this mission, where we will be bringing an end to the war with Wutai, to do your best and prove yourselves. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, that's one way that Angeal is basically just trying to get Zach to calm down and go, oh, okay, well, wait, what? Because he's all hyped up and he's very likely to walk into an ambush or a trap and get himself killed.
B unit will set off an explosion. That's our cue.
The diversion will allow us to infiltrate.
Right. I'll set the bomb inside the fortress. You'll charge the front gate and...
Uh-huh. And? And?
Indulge yourself.
You got it. That's what I do best. Come on, B unit.
The origin of the sword.
You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust. And that's a real waste.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah. I can be pretty cheap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, there's our signal. There's the signal.
Begin mission.
And off we go. Time to... Yep, heightened emotions have affected the DMW, basically giving us an increased chance of getting an Angeal result.
We hold the line here. It's just one man. Prepare to swarm him.
Alright.
Activating combat mode.
Yep.
Got him!
Yep. Yep. Again, that death you see is because I put on Hell Faraga, and that has an instant death chance on our attacks. Yep. And it's just triggering. Yep. Love to see it. And they're gonna flee.
Conflict resolved.
Yep.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Tore through them like nothing. Yes, I'm just going through high level, but I'm gonna be honest, the combat in this game is not complicated or hard at any point. Thus, I'm mostly playing for a story.
It's intruder! It's soldier! Damn! Stop him!
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Yeah.
Are you in?
Piece of cake. Could have done it blindfolded.
Stay alert. I've heard the Wu-Tai keep a monster around for anti-soldier purposes. It should be somewhere in the fort.
So, if I can take it out, will I make first?
Depends on the quality of work. Your main task is diversion. Run amok and gather attention. Do well, and you'll gain favor with Director Lazard.
That'll be a cakewalk. Just watch.
Alright. Enter Fort Tamblin and defeat as many Wu-Tai troops as possible. The more enemies you defeat, the better your evaluation as soldier will be. Wu-Tai troops are lurking in various places, such as rotating walls and fortress towers. Make sure you do a thorough search. So, check every corner, look for every soldier and enemy you can. Alright.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Yeah. I know it's probably not going to be that interesting to watch off overall, but trust me when I say this, it truly is going to be. The combat is not the highlight of this game. Alright.
There he is! Get him!
Alright.
Activating combat mode.
Yep.
Conflict resolved.
Unable to keep potion, inventory is full.
Activating combat mode.
Alright.
Got him!
Conflict resolved.
Alright. Well, just to show it off, I'll actually go to equipment here. Use the Libra at the very least. And... attack up? Yeah, we'll just do basic attack ups. Okay. So we'll go to set 2 for a bit. Just to give you an idea.
Fire! Fire!
Oh. They're shooting at us. Isn't there a way around? Something like this? Oh. Nothing that way. Oh, looks like they ran away. Oh. Where'd they go? Oh! Ambush.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah.
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh
Yep.
yeah!
Oh, something here. What? Someone's yelling?
Come and face us, soldier! If you dare! Huh? Where did he go? Sneaky little pest. Treachery!
What? Isn't that what you just tried to do to me?
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
This is Lazard. Enemies appear to be lurking in every corner. This fortress will not fall easily.
Yeah. Just now, I was checking out a revolving wall and was jumped.
Other walls may be trapped too. Stay alert.
Remnant forces seen around revolving walls. Alright, so, but we're looking still pretty good on what we're looking for so far. Alright, more potions. Nothing inside. Oh! But soldiers.
Activating combat mode.
As you might have expected.
Conflict resolved.
Alright. By the way, you do not get experience in this game. What you get is more 8 SP to run the gambit. In addition, the only way to actually level
Activating combat
is
mode.
based on the
Combat
roulette.
resolved.
Oh yeah!
It's based on the roulette, and basically what happens is
There he is! Get him!
you roll 3 sevens, you get a level.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating
Alright.
combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Nice.
Got him!
Alright. Uh-oh. Ambushed.
Activating combat mode.
Later!
Conflict
Yay!
resolved.
One of our materials leveled up. Alright, we're missing 3. Oh. Something here.
We found him! He's right there under the tower! I see him! 38th Tamblin Unit! Charge!
38th. Alright. I don't think I've torn through 37 so far, but I might be mistaken.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Alright.
New intel. Enemy troops are stationed inside the 2 fortress towers.
I see.
You don't want them tracking your position. Take out the other tower.
This remnant force is spotted by tower, which I believe... Oh yeah, clicking in the thumbstick will allow you to run. Which was back here. Alright. Other one.
To think one man did this much damage to us. I can no longer just sit back and watch.
Man, these are some
Oh!
impressive ninjas.
You'll pay for what you did. Your life will come to an end here.
So you'd like
He's
to
no
think.
match for 3 Wu-Tai sergeants. Let's take him out. We'll show you the power of Wu-Tai!
Activating combat mode.
Yep.
Take that!
Yeah,
Conflict resolved.
nothing too major.
Oh yeah!
Okay, so that's both of the towers. We've done the walls. So I think we're about good. Yep, there should be only 3 more fights to go. Alright. Oh, there was a treasure chest. Oh, high potion. Nice. Uh-oh.
We make our stand here! Ready, aim, fire! Give it up! More troops are en route! It's over!
I'll find a different route. By the way, yeah, the down button just gives you a free heal.
Huh? I hear a voice.
Yeah.
Fort Tamblin will not fall to a lowly group of thugs like Soldier. The enemy could be lurking anywhere. Keep your eyes open. Soldier is a formidable foe. Still, to protect our homeland, we must stand against our enemies, no matter what.
Nice speech.
Even if it means our lives. In Wu-Tai, retreat is never an option! What?
And your grunts are done.
Retreat! Against bad odds, retreat is the best strategy!
And he dropped a potion. And yes, that did count. Which is just one of those funny little things. Alright.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
There we go.
Later! Oh yeah!
Alright.
Good work, Zach. Enemy forces within the fort have been halved. You can proceed to the central area.
I'll take out the enemy.
Understood. Eliminate any remaining enemies you find.
Alright, we're only missing one. Just a question of which one I missed. Alright. Where did I miss them? Other side of the wall? Of course.
Activating combat mode.
Yep.
Conflict resolved.
And there we
Oh
go.
yeah!
Now we're good. And that's all the soldiers into Fort Tamblin taken out. So, now we can advance.
Zach, nicely done. We have successfully occupied the fort. I just needed you to keep their attention, but... impressive. You did well. Keep pressing forward.
Will do. Alright, so that'll get us a more favorable reputation with Soldier, and very likely put us on the road to first.
That must be the central area.
Alright, so we need to head to the arena in the center.
Activating
Alright.
combat mode.
Yep.
Conflict resolved.
Another reason
Oh, yeah.
I decided to use a leveled character is specifically because the
Activating combat mode.
combat is so
Conflict
frigging
resolved.
Oh yeah!
common and so much that the faster we get through it, the better off we are. So, Shinra News. Situation with Wutai. We received reports from security and soldier departments on the state of the war with Wutai. We have been in negotiations with Wutai for years in order to peacefully resolve the long dispute regarding the Mako extraction in the region. However, Wutai's steadfast refusal has resulted in aggravated tensions. In order to break through this impasse, we have decided to resume military action. A special attack force of the smallest size has been mobilized to keep the scale of operations to a minimum. Also, we're just really, really cheap about this. Alright. I don't really need the items, so I'm just going to keep going.
1. Avoid training when you can.
Oh.
2. Protect Wutai at all costs. 3. Ugly Shinra soldier dudes must be punished.
Who are you?
A kid.
I'm Wutai's greatest warrior. It's over for you because now you have to face me.
A little kid?
This area's not safe for you. Go on home now.
You're the one going home. If you want to go any further, you're gonna have to go through me.
Oh
Boy.
man. What am I supposed to do here?
With a kid.
Shoo-shoo ha! Take that, bad guy! Shoo-shoo ha!
Ah! No! You got me!
Zach is the goodest good boy.
Ha! That'll teach you to mess with me. Once again, I saved Wutai.
And she really hasn't grown up that much years later.
Boy, oh boy. That's a lot of energy. Now, back to work.
Yeah. But yeah. So, yeah, that was Yuffie making her cameo appearance. Alright. Into the arena. Alright. So, what's here? Oh? Oh, a monster. So this must be what they were keeping for anti-soldier purposes.
You must be the anti-soldier monsters.
Yep.
Activating combat mode.
Alright. We're gonna let them go. Bahadra, Wu, and Tai. Their big skills. Yeah. That's one thing to note. The way this game works, they'll have those skills and they'll have a chance for us to trigger. Alright.
Mind and body, acting together as one.
Hey. So, what do you think? Pretty good, right?
You're focusing just for the sake of it. Your true power hasn't been released.
Yeah, it didn't feel quite the same as before.
You need to learn to find the right zone in your mind. If you can't do that, you won't make first.
Seriously?
What he thinks of Angeal, and what Angeal taught him, rush assault.
Bringing out the big guns.
Let's show what it looks like.
I got it.
Note that using a rush assault is a melee attack. He doesn't even use his sword. And that should be the end. Yep.
Soldier second class Zach. Victorious again.
Good
Indeed.
work. Now, get out of there. You've only got 5 minutes.
Got it.
Alright, so let's just go.
Director Lazard. Are you watching? Gotta move.
Whoop. That wasn't the only
No
one.
time to play.
Whoop. That mace is heavy. And nice cut. Alright. Nope. Not deep enough though.
Not good.
No. Got a concussion, Zach? Ooh.
That's one more you owe me. You lost your focus.
Yeah. Oh, sorry if your sword got any wear, tear, or rust on it.
You're a little more important than my sword. But just a little.
Teacher and
Thanks.
student. A bond to be counted on. Hey, Director.
I'm here. I must apologize. Being on site is taxing.
You didn't have to come personally.
This operation will bring an end to the war. I wanted to see it through.
Alright.
Soldier second class Zach.
Sir!
You put forth a good effort at Fort Tamblin. I saw it with my own eyes. To be frank, my evaluation is... You are a force of nature. You somehow defeated an entire enemy force by yourself.
Indeed.
I was shocked as well. You've grown strong.
Your bravery during the Wutai War will be remembered for generations. It seems your dream of becoming a hero has already come true.
Director Lazard, that's a bit much. Zack here still has a lot to accomplish.
Aw.
I suppose you're right. Zack, keep up the good work.
We got a firearm lip. Which would be your first really good piece of armor for... Yep,
Zack,
Hero
let's
of the
go.
Wutai War.
Sephiroth is waiting.
Sephiroth? The hero? Wow, I'm gonna meet a hero!
Uh-oh. But these guys definitely aren't anything standard. Heightened emotions, now we have a better chance of pulling a Sephiroth. Who are these guys? They cast Blizzard. Yep,
Conflict resolved.
too bad.
Zack, come on.
Uh-oh. Lots of them. And even more.
Zack, take the director to safety.
Contact Sephiroth.
Zack can handle it. Now go.
Follow me, Director.
Alright, it's our job to keep the big man safe. After all, he's got more papers
Director
to push.
Lazard. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. Zack, I should be fine now. Assist Angeal.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Go save our teacher. Alright, this mission in Mutai's kind of gotten out of hand, but yeah, we're still fine. Well, hi, Nick. Alright, coming in, Geo.
Angeal!
Where are you?
Angeal! What? These guys aren't Wutai troops.
Indeed. Fire materia? Not just any piece of fire materia either.
A summon? Who called it out?
Ifrit.
Activating combat mode.
Alright. Oof, that hurts hard. And this is kind of why I didn't mind using a leveled up character to run through, because the boss fights are good enough that even with my bonuses, we're still gonna have some issues. Yep. Alright. There we go. When they cast an ability, you can use various attacks to try and break through it. Let's see. Yep. And with Ifrit, timing your dodges will get you pretty far. Alright. Alright, let's just end this.
Conflict resolved.
And we got the Salt Twister. Alright. And Zack has the bad habit of turning his back to enemies before they're completely done. And needing to be saved. By the great war hero, Sephiroth.
Holy. Oh,
Genesis.
the missing soldier first class? They're identical.
A Genesis copy.
Indeed.
A human copy?
Where's Angeal?
I thought he was fighting around here.
So he's gone too.
What? Wait, what does that mean?
It means Angeal has betrayed us as well.
No way! I know what kind of guy Angeal is, and he'd never do that!
And how do you know him?
Angeal wouldn't betray us. Never!
Angeal does seem like the stuffed shirt kind of, stiff rule abider. But, as it stands, Sephiroth believes that he's run away. Well, only time will tell. Still...
What's with Angeal? How long is he gonna slack off like this? It's already been a month. Sephiroth's no help either. Lumping Angeal together with Genesis. Genesis is a deserter who took a bunch of seconds and thirds along with him. He used copies of himself to attack us. Angeal wouldn't condone something like that. His soldier honor means way too much to him. Everything's so messed up now. Angeal, just come back to us.
Yeah. Note that Zack does squats when he needs to think.
Soldier second class, Zack.
That would be me. Who is this?
Director Lazard wants to see you. Go to the briefing room.
Hey, wait!
And no response.
Who was that?
Oh well. Have to go see who wants what.
Any word on Angeal?
He hasn't contacted his family either.
So what's this about?
A new assignment. I want you to go to the hometown of our missing soldier first class, Genesis.
Huh?
According to the parents, they've had no contact with Genesis whatsoever.
Indeed.
But they can't be trusted.
Why?
They're his family.
Makes sense. Of course his family would
already
cover his
dispatched some
tracks.
staff, but we've lost contact.
Oh.
I want you to go and investigate. He will go with you.
Song of the Turks.
This job is looking really gloomy.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
So yeah. And we've now unlocked Sung's DMW, which is Airstrike.
Oh, excuse me.
What's up?
Hello?
Oh, hey, it's Kunzel. Did you read my mail?
Not yet. I'll read it later. I'm in a meeting in the briefing room right now.
Gotcha. Hey, can I talk to you after that?
I'm kinda busy, but if you can keep it short...
Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'll be outside the briefing room.
Alright. So now, make preparations, then speak to Sung to go on to your next mission. Like I said, this game was pretty short, was only lengthened if you decided to do a lot of missions. So, for example, here, Hojo's Laboratory, seeking precious items, Zack the Materia Hunter. There's a lot of stuff you can do on side missions, and all of it will generally basically do the basic thing of unlocking various missions.
Before you go out on a mission, because we're not notified when it's been Rumor has it that it's because of the company's cost-cutting measure.
Yeah, that makes sense. And the Thundered Materia. Makes sense. Alright.
Hey,
So,
Zack.
Kunzel wanted to talk to
Word
us.
of advice? You should go places and do stuff before mission. So you don't have any regrets. So, what do you say we go?
Alright. In other words, unlike the original game, which didn't have these really, you could go outside and kind of just
Here we
wander the
are.
town.
Okay. Wait, what? Don't you get it? You usually have so little time before assignments. And you can get more done if you want to go back. See ya, Zach.
Yeah. But yeah, they give you some time to wander around the plaza. And it's kind of a nice little time where you can get a feel for the game and the way things are in Midgar when it's not under attack, when there's not major things going on.
Excuse me, but are you with Soldier?
Soldier Operative Zach, yes.
Zach? I've never heard. We were just talking about who the greatest Soldier member is. For me, it's Angeal. He's so straight-laced and thrifty to boot.
If we're talking about the greatest in Soldier, I can't think of anyone other than Sephiroth. Just imagining him walking around shirtless is enough to make me swoon.
Oh, she is thirsty.
You two don't know what you're talking about. This is the age of Genesis. There's nobody better in Soldier than him.
Soldier first classes have a big female following, it looks like.
Indeed. So a goal for him to become first.
What sets we have a very generous. How about it?
Alright, count me
As
in. Yep. These are all fan cubs.
Welcome, see?
Yep, and basically this is a side quest.
Within which that's why it's within which that's why.
Alright.
I don't know what this I feel.
And that kid is just kind of like watching his mom gush about somebody. And is just kind of sitting there going, I don't get it. Alright.
We're now. That's so. We as.
Within
Alright.
which that's why.
Okay. And for those curious, I'm trying to remember, I think there's a map. And you can run out here to make things go faster. But yeah, this is all actually based on, this was actually based on the remake.
I hate that.
Okay, so he hates Soldier. Probably a secret member of Avalanche. And this is your sign that this is from the remake, of course, because potion vending machines weren't actually a thing until the remake.
I'm sorry.
Yep. And Zack is ever out looking for Mrs. Right for himself. And yeah.
Lately, I was chasing after one. We absolutely kept.
And the other major part is talking around with people will eventually get you some quests, usually.
If you go from the state.
Yeah. So, Loveless Avenue, which is the other half of the little hub area. Lots more people around.
Oh.
You're with Soldier.
Well,
It is the duty of the 18th Squad of the anyone who disturbs the...
Quo now.
This is actually good time. What Midgard... Who is it that Who is it?
Alright.
That is all us.
Yeah.
Secure...
In other words, he's got a grudge against Soldier because they get more funding. But because they're the heavier combat unit. So it's one of those what is it? You know, he's kind of just projecting his insecurities more than anything. Anyway, that's when you'll know that somebody's got a real quest for you when theirs is orange. Blue is usually just a sign of somebody who wants to talk.
Here, it can hit 140 mph.
It's got a good engine, of course, but the real secret is in those tires.
The kind of guy who just loves to brag about his car constantly to everyone, regardless of whether or not it matters to the person they're talking to. Can't say I haven't run into that plenty of times in my life. Oh.
Loveless. It's a I am a we studied. We began, however. So. Welcome. Oh.
Alright. So. Then there's all the mails we got from the fan clubs. Okay. Nothing we can really do right now. So we can just leave them be, but it's just one of those, it's a side quest we can do. And now, for the bulk of this game's mission, the bulk of what makes up this game, which is missions, where you go, yep, new missions available. So yeah, peacekeeping troops. Note that the star rating is how difficult the mission is expected to be. Now, the basic flow of missions is you'll be placed in a location. You'll see that there's a check mark. That's the only thing you actually have to do. There are chests, but those aren't necessary.
Activating combat mode.
Yep, we're good.
Conflict resolved.
Those aren't necessary. All you have to do is get to where the boss is, where they'll be marked with a check mark.
Activating combat mode.
Yep. And we're done.
Conflict resolved.
I admit that you... But the troops that participated in the exercise are amped. Don't expect it.
And sour grapes. Yeah. Then that'll unlock another mission. As you might expect, it'll unlock another mission, and another one, another. And you just keep unlocking missions till you unlock various, and it just keeps going. This is where the bulk of the gameplay is. But, like I said, I'm using a leveled up character, so this can at least go faster.
Activating combat mode.
Because, just to be perfectly honest...
Conflict resolved.
Yeah. There's not much to it. Like, I get that this game was made on a budget, and it's really cool with what all they do. But from a personal aspect, this game gets pretty repetitive pretty quick. And like I said, the combat is mostly just the thrill of how powerful you can make Zack. So if I'm honest, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with this game. Because, I'll be honest, this isn't a fantastic streaming game. Unless you're going for like 100%. Which sounds incredibly boring.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
So, you'll have to forgive me if I just kinda speed through. Alright. But yeah. So, I don't know. I just don't feel like this game... It's not that it's bad by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it's amazingly fun. But I don't feel it, honestly. It doesn't hold up like the others to keep me engaged, I guess, is the best way. But that's got mostly to do with the slow access of fights, the way the combat, and the way that so much of it seems kind of stiff. So, yeah, more completely than not, we'll be focusing mainly on heading back to missions. So, on basically doing the core missions, and that's about it. But if I'm honest, I'm probably gonna cut it here today. I know it's a little short, but if I'm honest, the past 2 days of longer streams of getting through the Final Fantasy VII Remake left me a little fatigued, and I plan to do a longer stream in the morning anyway, so I think we'll leave this here as a nice introduction to the Crisis Core. Thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been the beginning of the Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. I'll see you next time on this, and bye for now, folks. Bye for now.